today we're going to do something really fun. We're going to go on a walk and see what animals we can find. Come on, let's go have a look.
Wow, boys and girls, we found an animal already. Can anybody tell me what animal this is? Go on, shout it out. Wow, you're right. It is a cow. Now, can anybody tell me what noise a cow makes? That's right, they go. Look what else we've found. Can anybody tell me what this is? You're right, it's a horse. Look how nice they are. Look, it's having a little snack to eat. Now, what noise does a horse make? That's right, boys and girls. It goes. Up next, what we've found is 2 little piggies. Look at these piggies. They're all asleep. Can anybody show me what noise does a piggy make? Does it go? Well done, boys and girls. Look at these sleeping piggies. They must be tired from all their hard work. What have we found next? It's some chickens. These chickens look like they're having something to eat. And what noise does a chicken make? That's right, boys and girls. Now, boys and girls, I need you to show me your best chicken impression. Do you think you can do that for me? 3, 2, 1. Wow, boys and girls, these are really good impressions. Up next, we found what animal's this, boys and girls? That's right, it's a goat. And what noise does a goat make? Wow, boys and girls, that's so good. Well done. And now we found my favourite animal. Can anybody tell me what it is? That's right, boys and girls, it's a sheep. And we're going to be making a sheep mask. Now, boys and girls, what noise does a sheep make? That's right. Can anybody do a really good impression of a sheep? Go on, show me. Wow.
Boys and girls, that was so much fun, wasn't it? We saw loads of animals. Now, I'm going to teach you how to make your own animal crafts. We're going to make our own piggy twirler and our own farm animal masks. Who here wants to make a piggy twirler? Oh, dear. Wow, boys and girls. And who here wants to make their own farm animal masks? Wow. Well, come on then, let's get creative.
This is how you make your very own piggy twirler that'll blow in the wind. What you'll need is 2 paper plates. Then what you need is some scissors. You need to be careful with these. You should always have an adult around when you're using scissors. They can be dangerous. Then what you're going to need is a glue stick and a black marker for detailing later on. Then we're going to need some string and ribbon so you can tie it up. Then we're going to need some pink paint and a paintbrush. You need quite a lot of pink paint, so make sure you've got enough. Then we need some wiggly eyes. These are optional, or you could just draw them on with your black marker. And finally, some tape. Let's get creating! Step number 1. You're going to take your 2 paper plates and your pink paint and your paintbrush. And what you're going to do is you're going to paint all over your plates. It may need a couple of coats though, because mine dried quite pale. It should look like this. Make sure you leave it to fully dry though before we move on to the next steps. Step 2. What you're going to do is take one of your paper plates and your scissors, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut a spiral all the way around. Make sure you get an adult's help though, because this can be quite fiddly and quite tricky in places. You should be able to spiral it up and down like I am doing here. Step number 3. You're going to take your other pink paper plate, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut around the centre circle. This is going to be the head later. It should look like this. So you put that to one side. Now what we're going to do, with the excess around the edge, we're going to cut some ears and some trotters. Here we are, I'm cutting some ears. They need to be quite big. And then put them to the side. And here I am cutting 4 trotters here. here I am. I'm just trimming my ears so they look a little bit more like ears. You can trim them to any shape that you want. Step number 4. You're going to take your black marker and your ears and your trotters, and what we're going to do is we're going to start adding some details in. So here you can see I'm adding some black marks, just like the trotters would be on a little piggy. And here's all my trotters and ears finished. Step number 5, we're going to take the excess plate back out. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut a circle out for the snout. This can be quite tricky, so remember to get an adult's help if you're struggling. Again, take your black marker and add in some nostrils. Step number 6. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our face back in, and we're going to take our snout, our black marker again, and we're going to take our wiggly eyes. And what we're going to do is we're going to glue it all together with our glue stick. It should look like this. Ta-da! Step number 7. Now, our piggy wouldn't be a real piggy without a curly tail now, would it? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your extra paper plate again and cut out a strip. And you're going to flip it over so it's the white side facing up, and you're going to roll it so it curls up like a piggy's tail. Step number 8. Now what we're going to do is take all our pieces back to the middle, and what we're going to do now is we're going to stick them together. 3, 2, 1, and there we are. Our piggy is all stuck together. Make sure to stick your trotters on different sides of the spiral, so when it's hanging it looks like the piggy's feet are all over the place. Step number 9, the final step. What you're going to do is you're going to take your string and you're going to measure it out so it folds over like this. It should be enough length so that it can hang. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your tape and stick it onto the back of your piggy's head. This is the final product. I hope you enjoy your piggy twirler. Now, I said before, boys and girls, that sheep are my favourite animals. So here I'm going to tell you how to make your very own sheep mask. What you'll need is 1 paper plate, a paper straw or a stick, just be careful though, some cotton wool balls. Normal cotton wool will do, but cotton wool balls make it look all curly. Then you'll need some scissors. Like I said before, you need to be careful with these and should only be used with an adult present. Some colouring pens and a black marker for details later on, a glue stick, and finally some tape. Let's get making a sheep mask. Step number 1. What you're going to do is you're going to take your 1 paper plate and your scissors. Be careful with them, remember to ask an adult for help. And you're going to cut about 3/4 of the way down the plate. You can get rid of the small piece for later. Step number 2. What you're going to do is going to take your plate that you've just cut and flip it over so there's a gap between the plate and the table. And you're going to need your adult's help for this because it can be quite tricky. You're going to take your scissors and cut aisles like this. Step number 3. It doesn't matter what shape your eyes are, but you're going to take your glue stick and your cotton balls. And what you're going to do is you're going to gently rip your cotton balls apart so they look extra fluffy. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your glue stick and rub loads of glue on the outside of the mask. You're going to carry this on around the outside of the mask. It should end up looking like this. Step number 4. What we're going to do is we're going to take our markers and your colouring pens and we're going to add some details. This is where it gets interesting because you can do it however you want. Step number 5. What you're going to do is you're going to take your tape and your straw and we're going to attach it to the back of the mask. So flip your mask over and lay your straw down at the side. And you need to tape it as many times as you need to make sure it is secure. Now, I made a sheep because it is my favourite animal, but you can make any farm animal you want. Here's some I made earlier.
Hi boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed your crafts. Now, I heard there's a song about farm animals. Do you think you know it? I think it's called Old MacDonald. Old MacDonald had a farm. That's right, boys and girls. Now, can anyone remember the first animal we saw? That's right, it was a cow. That's right, boys and girls. Are you ready? Who's going to join me singing? Are you ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Well done, boys and girls. Now, who here can remember the second animal we saw? That's right, it was a horse. Can anybody tell me what noise a horse makes? Go on, boys and girls, shout it out. You're right, it does go neigh. Are you ready to sing again? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on the farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O, with a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here a neigh, there a neigh, everybody neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. That's amazing. Now, number 3. What was number 3? I remember, we made a craft out of it. That's right, boys and girls, it was a pig. So, are you ready to sing with me? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here a oink, there a oink, everybody oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Now, boys and girls, I know you are going to be so good at this one because I saw all your impressions earlier on. What did you do a really good impression of? Was it a chicken? Yes, that's right, boys and girls. So are you ready? We're going to sing it again. A chicken goes cluck cluck. Are you ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O, with a cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there, here a cluck, there a cluck, everybody cluck cluck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Now, boys and girls, we're on to number 5 now. Can anybody tell me what number 5 was? That's right, it was a goat. Now, I've heard that goats can be really naughty and they eat everything and they chomp, 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 chomp away. So, in Old MacDonald, our goat's gonna chomp, chomp, chomp. So, do you think you can join in with me this time? Are you ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a goat, E-I-E-I-O, with a chomp chomp here and a chomp chomp there, here a chomp, there a chomp, everybody chomp chomp. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And finally, number 6. It's my favourite animal. Can anybody tell me what it is? We made a mask earlier. That's right, it's a sheep. And what noise does a sheep make? It goes baa. That's right, boys and girls. So are you ready for one last time? Do you think you can sing along? Maybe even do the dance with me. Are you ready? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O, with a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, here a ba, there a ba, everybody ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Well done, boys and girls, that was so good. I was watching really carefully, and you are so good at your animal noises. See you later, boys and girls. See you next week.